It's 10 o'clock a.m. Sunday, October 1st, 2017. Hello, I'm Jason Reese, and welcome to Good Morning Batavia. Live from the city of Batavia here at 332 West Main Street, second floor, room number 4. And here I am, Jason Reese. All righty. Good morning, Batavia. On this first day of October 2017, I am your host, Jason Reese, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Batavia. News, weather, sports, live traffic, plus information. Seeing what's going on here. If you think North Korea bombs us, the military should kneel down and let the NFL players handle it. How stupid. That's dumb. They've gotten so out of hand with that American flag protest, they don't even know what they're saying anymore. But we'll talk about that later on. Let's start with the headlines. We have fallout from Hurricane Maria. President Trump. The NFL protests, will it continue? It didn't Thursday night. And we have, that's the first day of October here in the United States of America. Hello, I'm your host, Jason Reese, and welcome to Good Morning Batavia. We're going to start out with President Trump and his tweets. They're getting out of hand now. He had nothing wrong with tweeting, but I guess when you're the President of the United States of America, you would hope he'd be a little bit more positive, but it seems like he tweets to squelch his anger. He tweeted against the mayor of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we know San Juan, Puerto Rico was hit pretty good by a hurricane about a month ago, and he just had displeasure with its mayors, saying they showed no leadership. And the mayor's a female, by the way, and we're starting to see a pattern of him with female issues, as they say. But I don't know what to say. I did not vote for President Trump, but I give every president an opportunity. I have no other choice to if I'm a citizen of this country. So we hope President Trump can tone things down and do things a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? More respectful to others. We all know he's the President of the United States of America. There's no doubt about it. He won fair and square. But wow, he gets on his tweeting tantrums, and that's exactly what they are, tantrums. And I think it's going to come back to bite him one day. So on the show today, we're going to go to the weather. I'm going to show you a bunch of photographs, find some music from Jan Dirks. And it's a pretty slow show today. We're going to go to our DraftKings FanDuel picks, NFL.com. So right now we have DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo, NFL.com, fantasy sports for Jason Reese, for myself. Right now watching Bill Murray do looks like he's singing, and he has a Baroque on us with him. He has a 4-piece Baroque. Bill Murray, Jan Vogler, and friends. Should be interesting. On the other side of things, Bill Murray is very talented. So let me switch up to the monitor. We're going to go to weather.com, check out this beautiful weather we're having here in Batavia, New York. And I'll be right back. You're watching Good Morning Batavia, and I'm your host, Jason Reese. Good morning. Good. How you doing? What's happening today? Not yet? Well, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Yep. All right. Beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. All right. We're back at Good Morning Batavia. Here's our weather brought to you by weather.com. As you can see right now in the city of Batavia, New York, gorgeous out. There we are right here. Let me shut this window. I don't like those reflections. I got to find a way to keep a reflection off the screen. Even in the pros, you see it. And there we have it there. So we have Batavia here. Let's zoom out a little. I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. Oh, much better. These are the communities that surround Batavia, New York. It's actually pretty neat. Goes far down as Attica. So I went from Pavilion to Batavia. I can't go any further. It don't look like. Let's see if we can go higher. No, won't go any further. Oakfield, Alba, Byron Bergen, Churchville. This is Monroe County here. Livingston County here. This is Wyoming County down here. And I believe this is still Genesee, Wyoming County around there. Bennington, Alden. Alden's Erie County. Pembroke is just on the border of Erie County and Genesee County. There's Clarence over there. So we have a pretty much spread out community. Genesee County up here. So very happy here. Let's go to the 10-day forecast. Here we go. So we're going to start. Temperatures are dropping, as you can see. Now we have 64 for today. Remember the high in 80s and 90s yesterday. But still, that's pretty good in the first week of October. 64, 72, 77, 78. Thursday, we get rain, 69. Friday, it's a colder day, 60 degrees, 45 degrees. Then it rises again, 66, 60. 72, 55, 71, 51, 67, 47, 62, 42, 61, 42, 62, 45, 66, 47, 65, 45. And that takes us all the way to October 15th, so that's pretty good. That's halfway through October, and there's no sign of snow in the area. We know we're going to get snow, but it's just a matter of how much and when. So let's try one more here. Let's try another map. Let's see what maps we got here. We just went to that one. So we're going to get ready to scoot over to the the window. Check out the here. And we can check out the live traffic here in the city of Batavia, New York. Severe alerts, weather in motion. Let's try a radar map quickly. So while this is loading, it looks like it's going to be a minute or two. I'm going to open up the window. Looks like I don't want to show it. Oh, here we go. I think we just had this, though. Yep, we did. So it's 10:11 a.m. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. And it's pretty clear today, so we don't really have a lot to talk about since it's going to be pretty nice out. The Bills are down in Atlanta. So there you have it. Our weather for Good Morning Batavia. There's Rochester, Buffalo. Buffalo southwest of Batavia. Rochester's northeast. Lots of water here. Lots of water here. If this thing were to overflow, it'd be a catastrophic. So, anyways, let's go over to the window, and we're gonna do some live traffic. $51 degrees. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. And here we have it, live traffic brought to you by Jason Reese Media, home of Good Morning Batavia and Jason Reese Live. This gorgeous day for this first day of October. 2 months to go. And there you have it. Let's just enjoy that for a second. So as you see on this October 1st, beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Literally. A little chilly, but that's what you get for October 1st. Nothing you really can complain about. So as you head west on Route 5, headed toward Buffalo, which is on the right side, you have Denny's, Tops Market, Rite Aid. On the left side, on the way back, headed toward Leroy, New York. That's Route 5 heading east. You have Sutler's Restaurant, Billy Goats, Napa, West Main Liquor Store. We have all sorts of cool stuff here. West Main Street. Did I show you around? Let me give you a quick, I can't give you a 360-degree look, but this is what else you get to see. I live in a nice neighborhood. It's not the hood here, folks. This is what I call a really nice neighborhood. So there you have your live traffic brought to you by Good Morning Batavia, Jason Reese Media, and Jason Reese Live. You know, in the near future, Jason Reese is going to be opening his online store. We'll be selling mugs, cups, shirts, and I think you're really going to like it. The photography and the things we're going to put on these items. You always want something original, and we have all sorts of originality. So there you have it for October 1st, 2017. And now we're going to go back to the news chair, and we're going to pick it up from there. You're watching Good Morning Batavia, and I'm your host, Jason Reese. Hello. There we have it. put it? Oh, there we go. So, 7 years ago today, Genesee Community College held its very first homecoming. I, being the community activist that I am, I've attended all 7 of them. Congratulations, Genesee Community College, and to everyone. I think Kelly Sperino has been to all 7. There's been a couple of people who've been to all 7, so be proud of yourselves that they actually came up with an idea to do that. Make a quick phone call here. See what correspondent Bill Capiello is doing. Let's call Jeff. It's 10:16 a.m. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. Jeff works at the Home Depot in Henrietta, New York. Very proud of Jeff.
Please leave a message after the beep. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Jeff, it's Jason Reese. Good morning, Batavia. Just called to say hello, see how you're doing on the first day of October. Tell Keith and Monty I said hello, and anyways, I'll talk with you down the road. You have a nice day. Goodbye. All righty. See what Chris Glow's is doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. Photo of Albert Einstein on CBS this morning. Is that Albert Einstein or Samuel Clemens? That's Samuel Clemens. Oh, because he wrote a new book, which has just been released. Oh, nothing from Chris Glow thus far.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, I guess no one wants to talk to me today, but that's okay. Anyways, the Buffalo Bills are on the road in Atlanta, where they face a high-powered offense starring Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, and it should be a pretty good game. It's going to be a big test for the Buffalo Bills defense, who have been playing pretty well since game 1, and it looks like their new coach, Sean McDermott, is taking the defensive route. Looks like he wants to start out with a strong defense, and I believe he believes the offense will work itself into his system. And it just might, because Tyrod Taylor played really good last week against the Denver Broncos. He played like a seasoned veteran. He's been around for 5-6 years now, but he's only been a starter for the last 3 years, I believe. You remember, before that, he was a backup for Joe Flacco in Baltimore. But it should be a good game. And as always, I always pick the Buffalo Bills, so I'm going to the Bills for the win. 28-21 down in Atlanta. Let's switch over to the NFL and my fantasy picks, and we'll talk about that. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. All right. We'll go to Yahoo first. Or as I should say, Yahoo! And there we have it. we are called. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, James White, Brandon Cooks, Demetrius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, Jason Witten. This is a pretty good team you got going on here. We'll save the changes. All righty, round 4 of 17. Lineup edited. Okay, so let's go to the Jason Reese Super Team. Looks like I'm predicted to win today by a small margin, but I'll take a win. A win's a win. Oh, that's right. There's a game on. Let's go see if we can find the game. All right, we should be able to find this somewhere. Game started at time 10:30. So there's a stat tracker. So looks like nothing's happening right now. 0-0. Let's go to NFL.com. Now remember, I have Tom Brady, and I think I have Tom Brady in multiple formats. Let's go to NFL.com quickly. Fantasy. Weekly pick'em. Let's see what we got here today. I picked the Packers over the Bears. Started out good. I have Dolphins over the Saints. That shouldn't be an upset, actually. Patriots over the Panthers. Last couple years ago, Super Bowl. All right. Jags over the Jets. Titans over the Texans. Vikings over the Lions. Cowboys over the Rams. Bills over the Falcons. Upset. Ravens over Pittsburgh. Should be a great game. Conference match. Bengals over the Browns. They should beat Cleveland. If not, I can't see Ray Lewis being around. Not Ray Lewis. Marvin Lewis being around longer. Buccaneers over the Giants. Cardinals over the 49ers. Eagles over the Chargers. Broncos over the Raiders. Should be a good game. Seahawks over the Colts. And the Chiefs over the Redskins. Let's go to Perfect Challenge. Show you who I picked. Wow. That was week 4, huh? Jordy Nelson's already in first. So we have Brady, Hunt, Gurley, Antonio Brown. I got wide receiver in first place, but a lot of games left. Rob Gronkowski, Justin Tucker, and the Buffalo Bills defense. Let's have it over to DraftKings quickly. And it's 10:25 a.m. You're watching Good Morning Batavia. Doing my fantasy football picks. Here's my lineups. Did I pick anyone? It don't look like I did. Well, let's pick someone then. Do it live for you. Let's find a 25-cent game. All right. I don't want PCH.com. Let's go back to NFL. Well, we might not have DraftKings, so we'll have to do that later. Let's try FanDuel quickly then. At 10:27 a.m. So we told the mini today. Tom Brady, Thomas Gurley, Christian McCaffrey, Antoine Brown, and Brandon Cooks. That's actually a good lineup. Then we have Tyrod Taylor, Tom Gurley again, Gillislee, and Charles Clay, and Julio Jones. So that should be okay. Show my entry. All right. So there you have it. So we're going to switch down here quickly since it's 10:28. And we're going to show you a photo from the very first Genesee Community College homecoming. And celebrating as we celebrate today's homecoming day at Genesee Community College. 7 years ago today, they had their very first homecoming. So let's find it here. My pictures. There we go. Should be here. Okay, let's go to my documents. (10:29 a.m.) You're watching Good Morning Batavia, and I'm your host, Jason Reese. And there it is. And we want to say that's it for Good Morning Batavia for today. And there's Bill Hawken, Chris Campbell, and myself at the very first homecoming at Genesee Community College. Let's blow it up a little. And let's see if I got one left from this is the first homecoming. And this here should be from the last homecoming. That should be right in here somewhere. Kevin Bedford myself. It's not there. Oh, well. Oops. Didn't want to show you that either. Got to watch some of the photos I have in here. So what we'll do, then we'll have to edit that out. But anyways, it's 10:31 a.m. and I'm Jason Reese. And that is Good Morning Batavia for today. For Good Morning Batavia, I'm your host, Jason Reese. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye. And that does it.